drop Audrey at school, drive 2 hours down here, and then I've got like 90 minutes here until I need to drive back 2 hours home to pick her up from school. We don't have much time. Need to be as efficient as possible. Not actually 100% sure if this is the way. Also think the angle of the sun's not going to be very helpful to me today. I think we're going to be quite sunny, but we don't have time to complain about that. I think we're here. Mondo life. Oh. Better than I'd hoped, actually. Less sunny. And hopefully it's only gonna get better. Heck yeah. Super pretty spot. Okay, so given the fact that I really don't have that much time, today's gonna be a perfect opportunity to show you how I run through a really quick warm-up and get ready to try my absolute hardest as soon as possible. It is warm. It's like 25 degrees or something. So my body feels all pretty warm at the moment. Basically just pull on and get the hands and arms and everything moving well. I'll end up watching a few beta videos. I usually don't like to do that too much because it just kind of wrecks the fun of it. But all things considered today, I've got very little time and I want to come away with having done it, so I'm going to give myself every single chance to make it happen. I think I'm going to warm up in the cave, not out here in the sun. So I'm just going to jump on Instagram and screen record, and then I can just scrub back and forth. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to sort out a basic hand sequence before I even start leaving the ground. Just going to work out the best bits on the holds, brush everything up, make sure if there's tick marks there, they're not going to confuse me too much. If it's your own project, make sure that someone hasn't moved a tick mark on you if you're relying on them. We're just going to really go through quite slowly and methodically and gain as much information as possible before I leave the ground. Full on time now, and I'm just going to play with the individual moves and just work out the nuances of body position, where to put my feet, and just how everything kind of feels. So I just pull on, do kind of one move at a time, or even just hold positions. Really make sure that I understand as much as I can before I start wasting skin and energy. Got to leave in about 45 minutes. Time's ticking. Cool. So the issue I was just having was, I was thinking I needed to go over right hand. Okay, so that was good. Left foot, right toe hook. Toe hook didn't feel good. Okay, release the toe. Interesting, it's coming together. I'm gonna have a rest for a couple of minutes because I really feel like I'm starting to overheat. Probably drink some water, have a quick little snack, get the fan on my fingers. Far out on these hot days, a fan is a game changer, 100%. Also awesome for cooling down these sorts of holds. I think a big pitfall a lot of us have with our warm-ups is that we try and rush it, and especially when there's like a time crunch, like, you know, the sun's coming in or some rain. It's 30 minutes until I need to pack up and leave to go pick up Audrey from school. It's a 2-hour drive back up the hill. And I really want to get on and just like, ah! When in actual fact, taking it slow is often the quicker way to get to the end result that you want. Rushing your warm up, you're forgetting details, you're not quite getting as recruited as you need to, you're not remembering the subtleties of a move. And each of those little things as you go along can really detract from your own performance. Excellent. Just taking that time to step back and far out here, just enjoying the view, it makes a big difference to hopefully sending. I don't know if I'm gonna send today, but I feel good. I'm gonna pull back on, I'm gonna do a few more moves and really get into it and probably end up giving myself about 3 good attempts, hopefully. I'll have probably a good sort of 5 or so minutes in between each attempt. I'm gonna put all my chips down on making it happen, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but even when it doesn't, I feel like I was much closer than I could have been if I just rushed through. 20 minutes to go. I'll have a rest for 5 minutes and then rip through a couple of shots. Hopefully it works out. That's my 5 minutes. Let's see how we go, shall we? Just run through it in my head one last time. Make sure I don't like get a move ahead of myself or forget a little in-between bit or something like that. Whew. I feel nervous. Oh, damn. A few minutes rest. Didn't get this particularly well, kind of rushed. My right shoulder feels a bit tired. The other day I was making a few right Gaston moves on the board. Oh, that's exactly what this is. No excuses though. Oh, come on! Rushing getting this right hand, sort of letting it drag this way when you really need to be like up into it. Hey, I'm back at the computer now and editing through everything, and I've realized that the main camera angle that I had set up, the camera has overheated or something throughout this. Oh, yes. And we just don't have the send footage of the long angle, which was just gonna be a lot better. But luckily I had 2 cameras running. The main wrap up of all of this was on the card as well, so I'm gonna wrap it up here instead. The big takeaways are getting the whole body warmed up, and then we start working on our arms and legs and like the core specific stuff. And then we're working into getting our recruitment happening. Then we're pulling on and holding moves, just getting the feeling and all the recruitment for keeping tension through that toe so that it's all warmed up properly. And then we're moving through and doing individual moves and maybe linking a couple of moves together. Waking everything up and getting in the headspace ready to do it, and especially making sure that we practice those last top out moves if they're easy and you've just been like, oh, whatever, it's all good. I know I won't fall off there. We've all fallen off the easy bit of climbing that we shouldn't, so don't disregard it. I really enjoyed getting out there today and having a climb in the sunshine. I hope you've got something out of this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.